When the last grads graduated, I was like, oh, thank goodness we're not graduating this year. Like, we're not gonna have to deal with that. This isn't gonna last a whole year.
When I first heard about COVID, like having a COVID grad year, I didn't think that it would be this long, and I thought that we would be back to normal by now.
Surely by June, it won't be that bad. Surely we'll be able to have 100 people. Surely we'll be able to have 50.
I kind of was trying to be optimistic and was like, it will just go away by the time grad comes. It didn't, so that was interesting.
Yeah, I think I was pretty disappointed that it's not normal and we are missing out on things.
The trips and the memories you're making with your friends and just being able to go out with them and like gatherings and all the social events.
My mom was gonna have a grad party for me and it was gonna be like a whole thing, but because of COVID, I couldn't do that.
I've watched my sister graduate and I kind of knew what it was going to be like and I felt ready for that.
You kind of look forward to things like your grad year, your celebrations. So when those are taken away, sometimes you feel like you're cheated almost.
Even though we are still in person in school, it still feels like there's a little bit of a broken connection almost.
After graduation, we'll all go our separate ways. There's lots of people going out to like Victoria or like Toronto, and we'll never like really see them again. So just not being able to have that like final year where we're just together and having fun, it's pretty sad because we'll never, like, it'll never be the same again.
Hard to open. Yeah. Not very strong.
Isabella, take one, Mark.
Isabella, take one, Mark.
Pass it off.
I was really nervous when I found out I was just gonna have to be at home because just had a lot of things that I had to go and deal with my parents, and like we haven't always had the best relationship. So having to be with them all the time, I was really scared, and also what that would do for me because I felt like I couldn't always like be myself or like kind of share things. And I didn't have people around me to like talk to all the time like I would at school. I like struggled a lot with my mental health before COVID. I also struggled a lot with like my health and my weight and like having to take care of myself.
So I said that during quarantine, I was gonna kind of reinvent myself, I put it. I had really bad body image during that, and it was just super hard being at home every day and not seeing my friends and just being separated. And yeah, it just brought on a lot of unhealthy habits with eating and working out and all of that. Basically every day it was just either I eat so much that I throw up because of how much I've eaten, or I feel like I'm gonna throw up because I haven't eaten anything at all. And then if I were to overeat and I feel that guilt, I would work out so much and try and burn off everything I ate. Especially in quarantine, I was always just by myself and on my phone and in my head, and it was just this constant battle with myself and seeing myself in the mirror every day and just like not enjoying how I look is really hard.
It was just kind of hard to slowly watch your body change, and then like you feel like you can't do anything about it because you're always bored and you're always tired and like you're just kind of stuck, it felt like. So I think my mental health kind of decreased because like I didn't have anything to do and I was just struggling with like my body image, and also just like not really having anybody to talk to about it. Like as much as it's amazing that we have FaceTime and stuff, like it just wasn't the same.
No.
And you're on your phone all day, you don't really want to be like on it again to talk to people.
I had anxiety before, but I was a really extroverted person. Like I would talk a lot to my friends, I would dance in the halls. Like it was just something I did, and my anxiety would be just at home. But then the more I had to stay at home and the more I saw people through a screen and I wouldn't see them like in person, the more I was like, oh yeah, like this is the new normal for me. I don't have to see these people. And I kind of lost everything that made me who I was. So then when I went back to school in September, I didn't know how to talk to people, and I only talked to about 2 people that whole day, And it was really hard for me, and my heart started beating faster, and I was getting really overwhelmed, and I felt really panicked because these people, like, I've known them for 8.5 years, and I didn't know how to talk to them anymore because our whole life got turned upside down, and I had no idea how to navigate what was gonna happen next. So it was really hard for me, and I'm still trying to get better at controlling my anxiety.